discuss about allow negative stock scenario. So for this we'll consider one example. Let's say we are running one manufacturing plant. Let's say plant is ZP01. Let's say this is a manufacturing plant, and in this manufacturing plant we are producing or we produce one final product. Let's say final product ABC, and to manufacture this final product we use this raw material. Let's say raw material raw hyphen mat1. Okay, so we produce this final product ABC, and to manufacture this final product, finished product, we require this raw material. And we, if we want to continue production of this material, we require or we need to maintain stock of this material. Okay, we need to maintain stock of this material. If you want to check, okay, the current stock level of this material, how we can check? So if you want to check stock for any material, so we have to use transaction code MMBE. So in MMBE, here enter the material and plant code. Let's say our material is raw hyphen mat1 and our plant is ZP01, and click on execute. So with this transaction we can check stock for any material. So right now here you can see under unrestricted use column we have zero stock. We don't have stock available for this material in our plant ZP01 and 0001 storage location. But if you see here on order stock column, so it is showing 10 quantity. It means for this material already there is purchase order in place. Okay, if you right click on it and click on stock requirement list, so it will navigate to MD04 screen. So here it will show that respective purchase order and line item information. So if you double click on this purchase order and click on this spec icon, so it will show this purchase order details. So this purchase order raised, okay, to this supplier. Let's assume this supplier has received this purchase order and the supplier has delivered this raw material to our plant address. The supplier has delivered this material to our plant address. So let's assume this material is already received. Okay, this material is already received physically, but due to some reason warehouse users have not entered good receipt into the system. That's why in unrestricted column it is showing zero stock. But due to some production requirement or urgency, production people, they want to issue that raw material for production. So due to some production requirement, what our requirement is we want to issue that raw material to against production order for consumption. So here what they will do, in Migo transaction we'll select action as a goods issue. In reference document we'll select reference document as a order, and with respect to 261 movement we can consume this raw material against production order. But as we don't have production order, so for consumption scenario what I will do, here I will select reference document as a other, and I will select movement type as a 201. So here what I am going to do is, okay, I will try to perform goods issue against cost center. I am trying to perform goods issue against cost center. So for this, if you scroll down in material tab, here we will enter material, so raw hyphen mat1. here, okay, enter quantity. Let's say I want to consume, I want to issue 10 quantity, so here I will enter 10 quantity. If you go to where tab, here enter plant and store location from where, okay, I want to issue this material. So here we enter plant ZP01 and solution 0001, press enter, then click on check button. So system will throw error, enter call center. Okay, why system is throwing this error? Because we are performing goods issue to call center. That's why system is expecting to provide cost center details. So if you go to account assignment tab, so here you will get cost center field. So here we need to enter cost center details. So if you click on this drop down option and search cost center with your company code, so let's say our company code is ZC01, click on search button. So here it will show the cost centers, okay, created under company code. So we have this cost center, so we'll select this cost center and again we'll click on check button. So here you can see we are getting one error message. Okay, we are getting error message, deficit of unrestricted use, okay, 10 quantity. If you go back to stock overview screen, here it will show, okay, unrestricted stock status. So we don't have any stock, okay, available for this material. That's why system is showing or system is throwing this stock deficit error, right? But our requirement is, okay, although, okay, though we don't have stock at system level, but we have, okay, we have stock physically available. So I want to consume that stock before performing goods issue, before performing good receipt. Okay, this material has received physically and I want to issue this material before performing good receipt. So for that purpose, okay, we need to maintain some configuration setting. Okay, what is our requirement? Before performing good receipt, okay, although system is not showing stock, although we don't have a stock, okay, for this material at system level, but still I want to perform goods issue transaction for this material or for any material. So for this we need to maintain some configuration setting. So what are that configuration setting? So if you go to configuration, SPRO, click on SAP reference IMG, materials management, under material management go to inventory management and physical inventory, goods issue transfer posting. In this, okay, we have one configuration node available, allow negative stock. Click on execute. So here for to allow negative stock means, okay, even though there is no stock available, okay, for material, but still if we want to issue material, but still if we want to perform goods issue activity or goods issue transaction, okay, so we need to allow system to do that transaction. So for that purpose we need to select, okay, allow negative stock indicator at valuation area level. So here if you click on position and search your valuation area, so our valuation area is nothing but plant. So ZP01, this is our valuation area. So at this valuation area level we need to select negative stock allowed indicator. So this is first prerequisite. So at valuation area level we need to select negative stock allowed indicator, then select this row and on the left pane double click on this plant. Suppose if you want to allow negative stock for any special stock categories, then here you can select, let's say if you want to allow negative stock for customer consignment, vendor consignment or RTP stock, then we can select that respective special stock check boxes. But as we are considering unrestricted stock, so we'll just keep as it is, and then double click on this storage location. So here, from which storage location you want to issue or you want to allow negative stock. So for that storage location, we need to select this negative stock allowed indicator. So here what we did, first of all we selected negative stock allowed indicator at violation area level. Then under plant store location level, okay, under plant store location level, here at store location level we selected negative stock allowed indicator. So this is the configuration setting we need to maintain for negative stock allowed. Then the second prerequisite is the material for which you want to perform negative stock scenario. So in this case we want to perform negative stock scenario for this material. So if you go to material master, let's say I am opening this material in change mode, enter material code and click on select view, and here select plant data storage to view, click org level button, enter plant code. So our plant code is ZP01. So in plant data storage to view, here we have one checkbox available, negative stock in plant. So at material master level also we need to select a negative stock allowed indicator. So select this checkbox and click on save. So these are the two prerequisites, okay, we need to maintain for negative stock. Now if we try to perform same goods issues transaction, let's say here in action field, in transaction field we'll select goods issue as a transaction, in reference field we'll select reference as a other, and in movement type field we'll select movement type as a 201. Scroll down, in material tab enter material raw -mat1, then quantity. So let's say I want to issue 10 quantity. Go to where tab, here enter plant ZP, our plant ZP01, and we'll enter our storage location 0001. Select item OK checkbox, click on check button. Yeah, we have, as we have not filled cost center information, that's why okay we received cost center error. So if we go to account assignment tab, here enter cost center details. So we have entered cost center, click on check button. So now see, so before maintaining configuration setting, okay, before maintaining prerequisite, earlier we were getting error message, but now system is throwing warning message. Here you can see under first column it is showing yellow warning message, right? So it means, okay, this is for information purpose. What system is saying? Yeah, for this material we have a stock deficit, means we don't have, okay, this we don't have stock available, okay, this 10 quantity we don't have available for this material. So in this case what you can do, we can just override this message, and if you click on check button again, hit enter, and if you click on post button, then system will allow you to post the transaction. Now see, system allowed to post transaction, and we receive message material document has posted, and the material document number is 8000138. So if you want to open this material document in display mode, how you can open? In a action field or transaction field select display, in a reference field select material document, here enter your material document number and click on execute button or enter button. So here we can open this material document in display mode. So see, a system allowed to issue raw material, to cost center even though we don't have stock present in our system. So here you can see, if I refresh this MMB stock overview screen, so in unrestricted use column it is showing 10 minus, it means the stock level, okay, went to negative status, right? That's why we are calling this scenario as a allowed negative stock because our stock level fall below 0, right? That's why it is showing negative. That's why, okay, uh, here what we did, okay, even though we don't have stock available in system, but as we receive material physically, so what we did, okay, we received that material, okay, physically, and we issued that material to the respective like production department or for the respective cost center. Now let's say now warehouse people, okay, they want to perform good receipt, okay. Currently in untested use column it is showing 10 minus, and now warehouse people or warehouse user want to perform good receipt. So for that what they will do, first of all we'll see the purchase order number. If you right click on this and click on stock requirement list, so here you can get this purchase order number. So now what I will do, I will just perform good receipt for this purchase order. So how you can perform good receipt? So to perform good receipt, again go to Migo transaction. In transaction or in action field select action as a good receipt. In a reference document select purchase order and enter your purchase order number. Moment type will be 101. Hit enter. Okay, if you scroll down here, you can see system has automatically populated all information from purchase order. In material tab C, material is raw hyphen mat 1. In quantity C, quantity populated. In wear tab C, plant ZP01 and solution 0001. Okay, observe all details which populate automatically from purchase order. So all details are correct. So if all details are correct, then we'll click on check button. Okay, so we forgot to select item OK checkbox. So we selected item OK checkbox. Click on check button. So document is OK for post. So we'll click on post button. So now material document has posted. So if we go back to stock overview screen, so right now, okay, here it is showing unrestricted use 10 minus, on order stock it is showing 10. Now if we refresh, so after refresh, see what happened, from on order stock that 10 quantity has reduced, and in unrestricted stock earlier it was 10 minus. So after good receipt, okay, what will happen, okay, after good receipt, okay, it will nullify that 10 minus. Now it will show unrestricted stock column as a 0, right? So earlier it was negative 10. So after good receipt, okay, it came plus 10. So minus 10 plus 10, okay, it got nullified. So right now system is showing 0 stock for this material in the system. So it means, so to perform negative stock, okay, or if you want to allow system to perform negative stock, so for this we need to maintain configuration setting and also we need to maintain master data. So if I show you configuration setting again, so what was that configuration setting? If you go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, materials management, inventory management and physical inventory, goods issue transfer posting, allow negative stock. If you want to check the transaction code for this setting, how you can check? If you click on execute, if you click on here, so what is the transaction code for this setting? Transaction code is OMJ1. This is the transaction code for this configuration setting. So here at valuation area level, we need to select negative stock allowed indicator, then set this valuation area, double click on plant and double click on solution level. So at storage location, plant solution level, we need to select negative stock allowed indicator. This is the one prerequisite. Second prerequisite is in material master plant data storage to view. If you go to material master plant data storage to view, so in material master plant data storage to view, we need to select negative stock in plant. So these are the two prerequisites for negative stock allowed scenario. So this is about negative stock. Thanks for watching and keep learning.